This is lesson 3-6, solving equations with rational numbers. Rational numbers are numbers that can be written as fractions. Usually lessons with rational numbers in the title, they frequently involve problems with decimals and fractions. Our first example is m plus 4.6 equals 9. We know that we need to isolate the variable or get it by itself. Right now 4.6 has been added to m. In order to get m by itself, we must subtract 4.6 from this side. We can do that as long as we also do that to the other side. Plus 4.6 and minus 4.6, that makes 0, it makes plus 0. So it's nothing, it goes away, and that was the entire point. Then we just bring down m, that's all we have left on this side of the equation. We'll bring down our equal sign, and then we need to evaluate 9 minus 4.6. In order to do that subtraction, we're going to add that decimal point and this 0. We can't do 0 minus 6, so we're going to do some borrowing. 10 minus 6 is 4. Bring down your decimal point in that same spot. 8 minus 4 is 4, so our answer is m equals 4.4. I will not make you do the check on every single problem, but I'm going to show it to you here. We can check our answer. We'll copy the original problem, m plus 4.6 equals 9. If we say that m equals 4.4, then we can put 4.4 in place of m. 4.4 plus 4.6 equals 9. And when you add this up, you get 9. At the end of your check, you should have a true statement. 9 equals 9. That means that your answer of m equals 4.4 is correct. Here's our next example, 8.2p equals negative 32.8. When your variable is right next to a number, that means multiplication has taken place. P has been multiplied by 8.2, so to get rid of the 8.2, we need to divide by 8.2, and that's how we show it. We put that under a fraction line. You need to do the same thing to both sides. 8 times 8.2 divided by 8.2 goes away. That makes 1p, or just p. Bring down your equal sign, and then you'll need to evaluate this. We've already learned how to do this, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'd go ahead and put the negative right here so that I don't forget it. You're going to need to move your decimal point over one space, decimal point over one space. So your new decimal point is going to land right there. And then 82 goes into 32.8 exactly 4 times. When you multiply that out, 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 8 is 32. You have nothing left, so it's exactly 4. So p equals negative 4. There's our answer. I'm going to show you the check again. Copy the original problem. Plug in your answer for the variable. And then when you multiply this out, you will indeed get negative 32.8 equals negative 32.8. The check there is probably more trouble than it's worth. But that does show you that your answer is correct. Okay, from this point on, I'm not going to show you all the computation. I'm going to assume that you know that from other chapters, or that you're being allowed to use your calculator. All right, so here we have x over 1.2. That means x is being divided by 1.2. To undo, divide by 1.2. You multiply by 1.2. We put that over here in parentheses. In the numerator, do not put that in the denominator. And then over here, we're also going to multiply by 1.2. Times 1.2 divided by 1.2 cancel each other out, leaving you with x equals, and then we have to evaluate 15 times 1.2, which equals 18. Okay, here are a couple of problems for you to try on your own, so go ahead and pause the video and work those out. Okay, and one more problem for you to try on your own, so go ahead and pause that again. Okay, we'll continue the rest of this lesson on another video.